So it says I'm live. Live on YouTube only, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. No streaming software. No special tools. Just me, the computer, and YouTube Live. I'm only going to be on for a little bit because, hey, Bernard, thanks for coming in. I'm only going to be on for a little bit, only because I'm kind of hurting right now. Not doing too good today. Lights. Hey, Melanie. Hi, Janet. Yeah, typical, whatever. I was working early this morning, looking at my emails, and then I said, all right, nice, it's early, it's like 6:30. Hey, Angel, let me get some emails done, and hey, January House, and I'll do my invoices. I look outside, and the CenturyLink truck, which is what I have, drove by. 2 minutes later, no internet. So they finally got it fixed after a few hours. Thank goodness I packed half of my eBay orders last night and had those ready. So I jetted to the post office while waiting for them to come in. And then they got it done, packed the rest of my eBays and the people that paid their invoices that I was able to send. And I just got back a little bit ago. And a little bit of the back, a lot of the neck. Hello, Marrakesh. I don't know if a lot of you know, I had an ablation done, radio frequency ablation, where they go in with a needle and they actually burn the nerve apart. They said it would last 12 to 18 months or whatever. But seems like little by little I'm starting to get some pain coming back. So not too happy about that. Yeah, Melanie, I have to admit, ever since they did the nerve break, ablation, whatever the hell they call it, the headaches have been almost non-existent. That was my big deal, is 4 years, major migraines every single day. They did that, and the headaches were just about gone. But now I still have 3 herniated discs in my neck pressing against my spinal cord. So whatever. It's, life goes on, I guess. So how's everybody else doing? I know it's Monday. I don't know how it is where you are. We missed the 2 hurricanes that were supposedly coming this way. They went a little bit more west. So we're just supposed to get some, as usual, Florida heavy rains and wind. Oh yeah, Angel, hopefully you're doing well through it. I think you might have just got a lot of wind and rain too, because the last hurricane they said broke up over Cuba now. I'm gonna tell you too, I kind of like the layout of YouTube Live. Hey Mary, how are you? I can't put you dudes on the screen like, hey, hi, how is that, but the screen is bigger. The chat is larger. There's not much to play with on the bottom. Share. Well, I could share it on Facebook. Hopefully, I'm still there. It's just taking me to Facebook, and now I just shared it to Facebook. Post to Facebook with my stupid ass grin and everything. Share it to Twitter, Blogger, Reddit, Tumblr. Wow. So you can share it all there. Interesting. A little rain, says Angel. So thank you for the 4 thumbs up. Thank you for the people that came in. What is that? What is that? Webcam, stream, manage, classic streaming. Excuse me. Participants, pop out chat, toggle timestamp. Nice shirt. Oh, thank you. It's my Abbey Road. It's a Walmart deal. It's the Abbey Road shirt. They have them at Walmart. You know, Walmart's doing all the retro stuff now. The candy bars, the rock and roll ones. They make them look vintage. So it's messing with the. I guess it's messing with the vintage market. Because I guess the shirts went down in price a little for the original vintage stuff. Hello, Lewis. So what's everybody else up to? Hey, Jerry, how are you? I did an auction yesterday with Dolly. I was going to go on again last night, but there was about 24 auctions and shows on between Facebook and YouTube. So I didn't go back on last night. Usual sorting, listing, cleaning. Did you all see? I can't do a screen share. Send feedback. Why would I send feedback if I'm the one doing the stream? Hey, Sharon, how are you? I mailed out most of my packages. I need to do 5 more. Cleaning things and listing them, looking for deals, the usual. Yeah, January house. I was playing around with that graphic, and I thought of using everybody's logo, but I know Jerry doesn't have one, and I don't know if Two Hip Chicks has one. So I looked at old rock and roll posters, and that's where I came up with the idea like that. But I can change it. I wasn't happy with it anyway. A lot of times when I'm doing ads and stuff, when I did Dolly's ad, I think it took me 5 hours between 2 days. Tweaking, you're just not happy with something. That's why I could never make money doing graphic design. I'm just, kind of a perfectionist. My wife keeps telling me, though, that I should advertise on Fiverr to do some, see about taking some of those jobs on, designing logos and stuff. Well, you can do whatever, maybe a combo of logos for those. Yeah, yep. I'm not. It's just that I love doing it, and I'm kind of like, never happy. It could be like, I need a little bit better shade of yellow, and one of those deals. Easy like Sunday morning. If anybody's wondering, what the hell is he talking about? And I can't share my screen, so that's odd. I had a talk with the 9 Pound Hammer on my show. Oh, the reason I don't have anything special going on today is because Nana Tink. I'll pay you 75 cents to put my no, I'll put it on there. Nana Tink was supposed to be on with me today talking glass, and she got called out and had to go take care of her grandbabies, so she couldn't do it. So kind of worked out actually. But last week I think it was last week, my guest was the 9 Pound Hammer, who had taken a hiatus on YouTube and YouTube auctions. One of those, I hate the drama stuff. So I by the end of the show, January House and all the people in the chat kind of helped me talk him into coming back on and doing another auction. So we're calling it the comeback tour because he's been gone for a while. Well, you can do whatever. Okay, I'm easy like Sunday morning. I need to find 2 boxes for some games I need to send out. Jerry, we got to meet. I mean, if I just ordered some more boxes myself, I have almost every size. I'm out of 14-inch boxes though, but I buy them by the packs of 25s and 50s. So give me an idea. But then by the time we meet, you need to get these games out like tomorrow. Walmart does have a good selection of boxes. I just noticed today because I had to go get some more shrink wrap. And for a 12 by 10 by whatever it was 62 cents. So not too bad. Since we are a small group, can I put it out for help? I get confused as what sells the best for eBay selling. Oh boy. Jerry, you're better off using the priority mailboxes. It'll probably fit in there perfectly. Janet, there's like a million different items. I'm out there just buying stuff. Yeah. Don't do that. Come on, help her out, everybody. Since we're a small group, can I put it out for help? I get confused as what sells the best for eBay selling. There must be a couple of million items on eBay at any one given time. You have to find your niche. What do you like? What are you interested in? When you list something, what can you say about it because you know about it? Like I was talking about Nana Tink. She knows carnival glass, depression glass, this glass, that glass, milk glass. To you and I, if we're not into, well, to me, that's like, okay, that's that funny looking glass. That's Vaseline glass or whatever. That one's uranium in it, so it glows. The more you know about the product, the more you can talk about it and the more you can sell it. You will be much better off selling a product that you know about, because you can always tell when somebody knows about a product because they're enthusiastic about it. Like look at Jerry, for instance. He sells movie-related memorabilia, movie or TV, toys, action figures, games, posters, movies. He's enthusiastic about it. He knows about it. He knows, all right, Carolyn Monroe was in this James Bond and this Hammer horror film, and she's from here, and this was Peter Cushing's last movie, and so he knows about it, Melanie. Now, Melanie's been getting a ton of wholesale goods, and she's slowly learning about everything. Like, there's not too much to know that a leather bag at this price is a good deal to sell on eBay for this price. So I would say just start off with what you know first. That way you won't be stocking your house with stuff that you know nothing about and then eventually say, I'm just going to dump it. Every day is a learning experience, says Melanie. Yep. Go on eBay, check the sold listing for different items. Study every day. Knowledge is money. That's Marrakesh. Now look at me. I go to local auctions. And you all, I don't know if you all saw, but I listed a video of what I was going to bring to auction. Now I know I probably sold 12 items, and there must have been 100 in that video, 100 different items. But what you don't see in that video is because I go to local auctions, and it could be like one was a thrift store. It went out of business. I wanted something in the glass showcase. Okay. All right. Let's start the bid. $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $35, $40. Before you know it, it's like, well, that's too much for that piece. No, you're buying the whole showcase. Okay. So what do you end up with? I have 2 bins full of Waterford crystal, cut glass, porcelain pieces, a lot of cut glass, stuff that's, and frankly, in my opinion, I don't know if I would bring it to auction because one cut glass Waterford crystal plate, probably 10-inch round, could be 2 pounds because it's very thick, very beautiful, but it's very thick. So I'm thinking, I got to do a garage sale. You always end up with things you'll have a hard time moving. It's like when we buy action figures. There's only one figure in a case assortment of, say, 8 different pieces that everybody wants. And that's a short pack piece. So that figure goes for almost twice as much as the other ones. So a lot of retailers will lowball the other ones just to get rid of them and charge more money for the one that everybody wants. But it's very hard. But yeah, like somebody said in there, check the solds every day. But what are you going to do? Check every sold? Men's clothing, women's clothing, children's clothing, kitchen accessories, outdoor accessories, records, toys, games. You got to narrow it down. You got to have the blinders. You got to look for the item you like the most. Start off with that. You must be passionate about something. Maybe you collect something. And that might be the way to go, is start with that. In January, I'll see. I'd love to have some people on here, but I can't because I can't bring anybody. This is only a live stream. I buy anything that I think I can make money on, because you can make money on anything if you buy it right. Sometimes I hit a home run, sometimes I don't, but I always learn. That's true too. When I go into a place and they say, what are you looking for? And I'll tell them anything I can make a buck on. But in the back of my head, I'm only looking at things I know I can make a buck on. So if he says, well, I have these 4 Waterford crystal vases, I'm looking for $20 a piece. I don't know what they go for. $20 a piece might be great, but I don't know what they go for. So I got to pass. He could say, well, I have these 5 action figures. I'm looking for $20 a piece. And I'll say, well, no, I know exactly what I'll give you $3 a piece because I know I can sell them for 6 to 10. So you got to, it's all about the hustle, basically. I have statues I'd like to move, but I don't think people here would want them as the shipping would be high. Because Jerry has like statues that are 2 foot tall. 2 foot tall and probably 15, 20 pounds, and probably $300 to $400. So, but there's a character or two that people want. And January House collects cash. So if anybody has any loose cash that they want to sell, he's collecting cash right now. Melanie, yes, but if you are too passionate on your items, you have a tendency not to want to sell it or you price too high. I'm not making fun of you, Melanie. I'm just trying to lighten the mood. I have no emotional attachment to any of my stuff. I just want to get rid of it. Exactly. Melanie, that's another thing to consider. Quick flip or long term. You could get too passionate on your items. You could get too passionate on your items. Yeah, I guess. You find something that's a really good deal and you say, well, I can't sell this because it's worth $100 and I only got it for $5. So that's a score. I'm going to save that. A couple of ways of thinking about it. Paul, I see a lot of people sell games, movies, music. OPS. What's OPS? Out of production? What's OPS? Don't know enough about that, but understand this category sells. I sell a ton of games, video games, on Amazon. I sell probably one a day, minimum one every 3 days on Amazon. I have 125 ready to go to them as soon as I get my tuchus off the ground. Yeah, I mean, music, there's a couple of, everybody talks about, unfortunately, I'm not saying you should do this. When an artist passes on, all of a sudden his stuff becomes higher in the rankings. Like when Prince died, everybody's looking for the Prince CD with the no name on it. It's only one song. They only did a limited run. It's worth like $200. Things like that. But see, that's something you have to know. And the easy way to do it, I mean, get your phone. I don't have my phone here. I don't know where the phone is. Is if you're sourcing a Goodwill or Salvation Army, just start scanning everything. I don't think you could put parameters in the Amazon app. With Scoutify, all you got to do is scan. Like I have a scanner that fits on it's a ring that fits on my finger and it's wireless to my phone. So all I got to do is scan the item. If the phone beeps, that means I have enough profit built in, and I just throw that into the carriage. So I can go through, 100 items fast. And if I only hear 5 beeps, there's only going to be 5 items in my carriage. But you set those parameters up in Scoutify, which is next level up. Janet, I am clueless about games, electronics, but you know something. It sells. Yes, it does. Not only that, but, look at the Keurig machines, however you want to say it. Even if there's a couple or there's one Mr. Coffee that was banned and it was a recall, but parts for that people are looking for. So you could find a broken one at a garage sale for $1 or 50 cents, and you could make $10, $20 just selling the parts. So there's stuff like that. Jerry says, I know it all has to go sooner or later. Capitalize on the memorials of famous people. I'm way too lucky. Happened to be at the right place at the right time. Yeah, Melanie's been going nuts with the wholesale deals. But if she tells everybody, then the wholesale deals will dry up. then she won't be queen of the wholesale. January House says, I love parting stuff out. Love it. I do really well with it. And Tiffany's Cool Finds comes in and says, Hi, Paul and everyone. Just stopping by to give a thumbs up and say hello. Hello, Tiffany. Tiffany, this is a usual show we're doing here today. Calling it the Paul and Payne Show. By the way, Paul, go to Lowe's as they have the new Universal Monsters Halloween stuff. I don't usually go until the day after Halloween, and then I buy everything for 50 or 75% off. Walmart, I just in Walmart, I had to go grab a couple of things for food. They already have some Halloween stuff in the clearance section. And then they didn't have, they already have their, what do they call it? I forget what they call it. There's a name for it. It's not Thanksgiving. It's fall festive something area set up, but they're leaving back to school up instead of taking that down now and putting up Halloween, which I find very interesting. Janet, I made this mistake when I started reselling, trying to learn about everything at once. Start narrow and then go wide. Yep. Janet, what are you into? What gets you excited about reselling? What do you get happy about when you find it at a store and you say, ooh, I know that's $5 and I know it's worth $20 to $30. I have the whole collection of Red Skelton autographed signed plates in original boxes as I knew him. Wow, I used to watch him when I was a kid. Sunday nights after Ed Sullivan, I think. These guys are too young to know him. That's right. That's like in one of the lots that I bought. I don't know if you saw the video again, but towards the end of the video, I have a ton of rooster plates. Down here, roosters are, metal ones, ceramic ones, plastic ones, cookie jar ones. You'll find roosters all over the place. Speaking of the devil himself, 9-pound hammer in the house. Hey, Deldon, last time you came in, we had just said goodbye and hit end broadcast. And I can imagine what you said after that. I love cooking, hence cookbook. Yes, there is that one cookbook that goes for a lot of money. I forget what it is. We were talking about you. Were your ears ringing? Is that why you came in? Janet, I made the mistake. I have a whole Red Skelton. There's one cookbook, the Betty Crocker. I forget the year. It's probably in every grandma's kitchen. It goes now for about $50-$60. I know everybody looks for it. It's crazy. But there's 9 million cookbooks out there. I sold a Trinidad and Tobago authentic cookbook for $175. Holy crap! What is that? Trinidad and Tobago. What kind of food is that? Melanie, what kind of food is that? It's a country it's a country next to Jamaica, man. Excellent, man. Next to Jamaica. Oh, yeah, Trinidad. Okay, maybe. All right. Yeah, I mean, Odd things, odd things. For the longest time, I was looking for an air fryer cookbook. I almost wanted to write one, and then all of a sudden one came out, and now there's a magazine. Um, but I love the air fryer. But that's Melanie. That's his. You just gotta. So you're into cookbooks. Start looking at sales on cookbooks. All right, Jerry, no problem. Last weekend was tough because I had stuff everywhere and I needed to sort it. I still am not done, but I need to sell it now too. But Janet, start looking at what cookbooks are selling for, and then when you're out and about, see if you can get some deals on those cookbooks. 9 pound. Are you still in the house? 9 pound. 9 pound. Please pick up the yellow phone at the courtesy center, please. Calling 9 pound hammer. Yellow phone at the courtesy desk, please. Yes, okay. We were talking about your comeback tour starting this Wednesday. We're trying to sell tickets for it. Filing my state sales tax. Good. Yeah, I had to do all my taxes last week. That was a joy and a half. I get all my books for free from library. They constantly dump books. Yeah, there's I used to get the email once a week. Booksellers, Reseller Man High. It tells you which libraries are having book sales. And when you go to a library book, I don't know if you've been to a library book sale. I was at one at a local one down the street. You could buy a bag, and they'll say the bag is $1, and just fill it. For how much? No, you bought the bag. Now just fill it. So you go in and you buy like 5 bags, and now you come out with tons. I bought. She gave me, as a matter of fact, this library gave me a garbage bag full of empty CD cases. I used them all since. Gives me a starting place. Good. We all got to start somewhere, Janet. All got to start somewhere. But look into that. Look into library book sales. Because sometimes you can get, if you wanted to sell on Amazon and stuff, sometimes you can get the educational books, the hardcover books and stuff. Like I bought a couple at a library sale. They cost me probably $25, and they sold for $50 and $60. Hello, Buying Space. Your package is out. I had somebody give me agita the other day. Agita in Italian means upset stomach. This person won an item from me, and he said, I'd rather have you send it media mail and, charge me less. And then he did another email like right after, and he says, send it media mail. It was a box set DVD. He says, send it media mail and I'll split the cost with you. And I answered him back. I said, well, do you want to get it by Christmas? I says, I'm sure you've heard the news about everything that's going on with the postal and the services. And the funny thing is, when you go to print a shipping label, it says there's a red bar across eBay, and it says, please look at other shipping sources due to the issues. And, we want to make sure that the customer gets the item, blah, 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 blah. So I said, if you're not happy with that, you can cancel the order. So he emails me back. He said, fine, ship it any way you want. When I get it, I will make sure to give you negative feedback. I will have my wife send a long letter to eBay and request that you be removed from the system. He says, I don't know what it is with you resellers. You're the 17th reseller in a row here that's given me a hard time about this. Of course, it went on and on and on and said a few other things. I felt like saying, 17th, do you think the issue might be with you? I wanted to say, I've been on here for 25 years. I haven't had 17 issues. But I didn't say anything. I contacted eBay. You can go report a buyer. I said, I want to cancel this because of this. And I sent eBay the 3 emails that he sent me. And they said, oh, Paul, I'm so sorry about that. We'll take care of it right away. And I haven't heard from him since. It's been 4 days, whatever. But, I did. I blocked him too. But I mean, crazy. It says all over eBay, the Postal Service is having issues. I know people now like Johnny Cajun Roots Resale. He says, I won't ship anything media mail anymore. There's a couple of people on here that say, I won't ship anything media mail anymore. They have people still waiting for packages for over a month. Sometimes when I'm on, I hear it in the chat, people talking about it. And it's really not the reseller. It's the Postal Service. They're having issues. And I often wonder, and I don't know why this has never come up when people talk about issues with the Postal Service. Maybe if they stopped printing the free priority mailboxes, maybe they'd have a little bit more money to survive. We don't really need. We all think the only thing we need is the paper envelopes for priority to put, so lawyers can put packages in, and the padded flat rate envelope. I thought I had one here, but I don't think all those other boxes are necessary. You could do the same thing with the brown box. That's me. I was thinking the same thing. That guy has issues. Yep. Issues. Like that little guy on I forget the name of the movie. Why does he shop on eBay? He doesn't like resellers. Yeah. But I mean, 17 issues in a row. It's like, man, look in the mirror. Just found the problem. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All they have to do is start charging. They do charge for some of those boxes, Melanie. Like you can buy a prepaid padded priority envelope for $7.75. But now they're going to have to charge more because what is it this week, right? The rates go up. And then they're going to go up again permanently in January. So I don't know about you, Melanie. I just placed another order for priority boxes. This is my 3rd order in 3 months. I've been doing one a month. I haven't gotten one yet. 3 months. Yeah, maybe the Postal Service does that so people will stop using media mail. Could be. Could be. So we got some people in, some people out. They come in, they come, they go. I have a question. How can I get my money out of PayPal account? I bank with Chase, and the PayPal tell me my bank account doesn't belong to their program. I don't know. I don't take. You can always get a check. You can have PayPal write you a check. I think you'll get it in less than a week, and I think it cost $1. Oh no, I do have them. I have had them put money into my account. You can call them. PayPal's very good about taking customer service calls, but when you hook up your account, they're going to put 2 deposits. I think 2 deposits of $0.10 each. and then you have to go back in and confirm like the date that those went in, and that way they know you're good. But when I do it my PayPal, I never take money out. It's been in there now for years. So I use their PayPal debit card. So anything I buy with the PayPal debit card. Anything I buy for the business, I buy with that. When I go to the auction, it's that. When I go to any auction, it's that. When I buy stuff at Goodwill or whatever, it's that. And then the money that I get from eBay goes in there. My Amazon money comes out weekly, and that goes into my business account. I never touch that. I only touch my PayPal. So I tend to use my PayPal just as business. But now with managed payments, I'm sure that's going to change. And I just got on managed payments, but I don't. Somebody's already telling me that my accounts, I can't pay you because your account says you don't take PayPal. I don't know. If you have a PayPal card, you can just go to the ATM. That's true too. I've done that. Just make sure which ATM you go to, because I've done one that was a $3 charge, and there's only one in town here that's no charge. I have 600 sitting in there. Don't know how to call them. PayPal.com, log in, and it's all right there. How can I get a hold of a person? Yeah, it's all there. They're very good about taking calls. I've called them a couple of times for different things. So what else, everybody? What else? It's kind of good talking. You're taking my mind off other stuff. Jennifer Hayes is in the house. Yes, you can transfer money out. If you do it before 12 noon, you get it the same day. It's just like a wire transfer. If you, like I said, if you use your debit card, your PayPal debit card, I have a place here that it's a $3 charge, and there's only one place in town, and I just forget Presto maybe or something like that there is no charge for it. Or you go to Walmart, you buy a pack of gum for 50 cents, and you take out $50. You could do that too, and that's free. I wish I had bid 4 more on the set with the pillowcases. All my fault. Those 2 pillowcases sell at Bloomingdale's for 101. Wow. Hey, reseller man, thank you. There you go. Below are the steps to contact PayPal customer service and get a live person. Look at that. Reseller man on the ball. Question: what do we think of the new shipping screen on eBay? I just shipped a dozen items and I didn't notice anything new about the screen. No, Janet, that's what we're all here for, to help each other. Yeah, I mean, definitely ask questions. I had to do the same thing. I mean, granted, I've been selling now on eBay off and on since before they were eBay. When I started to get real heavy into it, back into it again, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I had a lot to learn because it seemed to have it bypassed me. So I had to learn again. What's different about it? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. I did not notice a new shipping screen. Yeah, I think he's been, puff, puff, pass. Puff, puff, pass. Puff, puff, pass. Pass, puff, puff, pass. Welcome. Yeah, but like I said, I did Did 6 last night. I did 6 or 7 this morning, and I did not notice a new screen. I guess that's the bad thing about doing this live off of YouTube, is that you cannot share your screen. Yeah, can't end stream, microphone, send feedback. I don't get that. So I just guess you're a lot limited compared to who's a majigga there, StreamYard. So what else, everybody? What else? 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 How much would you list the sheets on eBay for? I always go back to classic view. I can't stand new screens. Yeah, something came up with a new screen. Facebook. And I said, no, take me back to classic. I like the addresses are on the right side instead of the left. Okay, so I'm definitely on the classic because all mine were on the left. So anybody see any good movies lately? Anybody? The theater, a couple of, I heard 1,800 theaters around the country opened up. AMC's started with 15 cents admission. I'm sure the popcorn's now $10. Melanie's watching a new movie every night. Nude nuns with big guns. Anyone following Yellowstone? No, I don't know what Yellowstone is. Did see the trailer for the new Batman. I'm sure everybody saw that. That looks good. I know everybody was afraid. They were talking about it on the news this morning. Oh, and January House is following Yellowstone. What is it? Yellowstone National Park? Lucifer, new season, just started. Power watched all 8 episodes. Never seen an episode. It's a TV series set in Montana with Kevin Costner. Ah, okay. On the Paramount Network. I don't have TV. I stream everything. So I just got to put the title in and it'll come up with all the streams. Umbrella Academy. Oh, did it really? I watched the first season. Wasn't too bad. I was never into the comic when that came out. I know a lot of people were. There's a lot of those weird stories I was never in. All right, so I am going to cut it here. I'm going to cut it short. Fantastic series, Westerns and money. Well, I like the money part. I'm going to cut it here, everybody. And I'm going to go work on some stuff. When will your next auction be? Well, I have no guest tomorrow. So I wanted to do one today when Nana Ting said she couldn't do it. So I might do one tomorrow. And then Wednesday is Swap Meet Wednesday, where you guys can come in and sell. And then at 7, it's the National Comeback Tour of the 9-Pound Hammer. But definitely check out the video that I have up of all the stuff that I got. Like I said, out of that video, I think I sold all the stationery, all the vintage stationery. That's gone. I sold only 1 pack of 100-year-old postcards. Yes, Dawn, I need your logo if you have one. 100-year-old postcards. What else did I sell? It's right here. The bag of cookie stuff, that's gone. The paper lanterns are gone. The Beanie Babies are gone. For some reason, I had the hardest time saying twin bed set. Both of those are gone. I only sold a few Halloween items. Still have 2 cases full of Halloween. The Viewmaster is gone. The beautiful cosmetic bag is sold. The pink wristlet bag is sold, and that's about it. Everything else is still available. Adam's Family, no, I didn't put them up. I did not put them. I thought I had one here with me. I do. Ugh. The Addams Family. This was last year's Addams Family, because the movie came out, was Walgreens exclusive item for Halloween. So I only have 4 of the 6. Where would you like me to send that logo, Paul? Well, I will just tell you. Because, as we know, 2 Hip Chicks are part of, can I spell my last name? Is part of the 9-Pound Hammer Comeback Tour. Lionel Bank, still over there. I didn't sell that yet. Tell me when you put them up. Well, that's what I was doing. In the video, I said, who all is gonna be with us? You, me, January House, 2 Hip Chicks, and I think Jerry. Jerry's got some cool movie memorabilia. Too many cooks won't make it worthwhile. If you like 9-Pound, we could do it on January House's I need aspirin. We can do it on January House's stream, and I'll just come in for a little bit because I know you're going to want to stay on all night. And I'm usually in bed by 9, 10 o'clock, and you're probably still going to want to be on there. So I don't mind if you want to do it on January Houses. I'll just do a couple items, and then I'll boogie. So just let me know. I'll try to fix the ad, and that's it. Oh my God, my grandma went to bed later than you. I'm an old man. I can't be on for longer than 3 hours. 7, 8, 9, 10. My grandma went to bed later than you. I'm also up at 4 in the morning. I turn into a pumpkin, just saying. So it's January Pumpkin House at 10:01. I'm usually at Dunkin' Donuts by 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning with the dog. The dog. I'm always taking the dog. And 9 pound. What time do you get out of bed? Crack a noon? If you want to do it earlier, I'm okay. But you said I got to do it 7, and we'll get off at like midnight or whatever. We'll have a couple of libations. Libations were my idea. But I got bed when you're getting up. I go to bed when you're getting up. I go to bed. Oh, you go to bed at 4. Okay. Not good. Not good. Melanie, can I have your email address? Whatever you want to do, man. I don't care. It's I just put the thing out there, and I just had a feeling that you're going to want to stay up all night and party and wait for last call and all that stuff. Been a long time for me for last call. I usually go to bed between 1 and 2 a.m., but get about 11 a.m. Wow. Yeah, no, I'm lately 10 o'clock, I think, is the latest I've been to bed. And, but I'm usually 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm going. I don't drink coffee. Yeah, I got to have that morning hot drink. And Dunkin' Donuts coffee, black coffee with 2 sweet and low, a large one's 25 calories. I know that. Now, if I can just take care of the rest of the day, I'll be okay. But hey, I'm going to cut it here. I've been on for almost an hour. You and Dell, you and January House, and 2 hippie chicks, and everybody, just let me know. I will work on fixing the ad. And ticket sales are good already for the comeback tour. We sold like a lot of VIP passes already. People want to be in the back room with Dell and meet him and stuff. Just kidding. So that's it. Thanks, Mel. A couple aspirins. 2 hours later, I'll feel better. So who knows? Maybe I'll go on tonight and do an auction. But any last words? Last and final call. Last call for alcohol. How do you shut? Oh, I was going to say, how do you shut the stream off? Bye. Okay, everybody. Have a good night. Good afternoon. Bye-bye. Don't eat yellow snow, right?